Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be showing off my primitive toolkit of things I've made over the past about year or so, maybe a little less, about 9 months I suppose. So first up, these two are some sort of little hand drills I've napped from Mukai and Jasper. This one here is my most recent creation, this sort of jade spiked American Indian style war club. So yeah, the spikes are quite well in there, surprisingly, and I reckon if I hit something with this it probably wouldn't break, but I don't really want to risk it since it took me quite a while to nap all three of these heads. Then probably my most proud creation is this stone tomahawk, which I made originally with a mate about last year, but I remade it completely recently. Quite like the grind I've got on the head and the painting on the shaft and everything. I've also got this other axe head here, and this other axe I made here more recently. But this one actually broke while I was just widening the mortise a bit, which sort of rendered it effectively useless. So I just kind of decorated it and made it a sort of decorative piece. I've also got these two arrows here. One has a copper head, which I cut, and the other has an obsidian head that I napped. I think some of the fletchings on one of these have actually broken, but I had to use tape because I don't have access to sinew or anything, so yeah. I've also got this ground stone hand hammer. It also has sort of a hand axe head on the ground on one end. Works quite well for hammering in tacks and that sort of thing. Got this little cutting stone here, just finished this one up today, as well as this little obsidian one here. Single-edged, while the other one's double-edged. This is a little sort of knife I made for gutting fish. I whipped this up in about 5 minutes, making it probably my quickest napping ever. Although the stone was kind of already in a pyramidal type shape. I just had to take a big chunk that was there off, which I managed to successfully do. I was quite proud of myself since I'm not very good at flint napping. Made this yesterday, this flint saw, hand axe saw thing. Quite a sharp edge on there. Haven't actually tested this one yet, but I reckon it'll be quite good at what I'm going to use it for. Then I've got this. I've tested this quite thoroughly and it's quite effective. This little red jade Jasper something, I don't know, this little hand axe. This one is actually very good at stripping bark, as well as just digging into stuff. This little flint hand saw is also very effective. Damn it. Yeah, that's how sharp that one is. I've also made these 3 little cutting tools here over the past week and a half or so. One of them has an obsidian head, the other one has mahogany obsidian, and the other one's Mukai. I have these little ground axe heads I've made. This one's kind of too thin to be useful, and this one's kind of too thick to be useful. So I've also got this here grindstone, although it's kind of only to one side, so kind of only have to use you can only use one corner of it. This here is also something I'm quite happy with. This is a sort of Neolithic, early Bronze Age harvesting sickle, because bronze was quite expensive for such a simple tool as a sickle, so often these were just kind of constructed like an Aztec macuahuitl with lots of little stones just inlaid across there. Also have a little slate arrow point. I also have these 2 spears here. I used to have a woomera, but I have no clue where it went, and I used to have a fair few spears for it. This one's got a nice point on it. I haven't actually fire hardened it, so that's a problem. And a fishing spear here. This one, it took me a very long time to get right, but again, it's not very sharp because of how annoying these bits here are to sharpen. So, if I am thinking correctly and remembering correctly, this is pretty much all the primitive tools I have at this current stage. Sorry if the video quality is a bit shit. I'm just kind of filming on an iPad because I can't be bothered buying any proper camera equipment, though at some point I probably will. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Hopefully I'll upload a video in a few days once I've finished that there club. I'm hopefully going to paint it and stain it since I'm quite happy with it. But see you in the next one. Bye.